Hey Vignesh,
Hi,
how
how
are
are
you?
you? I'm good.
So you've just now got up?
Yeah, like 20 minutes ago when you texted.
Okay, all right. How's life sailing there?
Right now, it's pretty busy, but really good.
Busy with what?
Busy. So weekdays are completely packed, and like, I have university. It's about to end next week. Like from next week, I would be free. So I have my lectures on, like usually in the morning, and then I have to go to work. And if I'm not going to work, then I have to go to the German lectures. So usually I leave on weekdays. I leave my home at around 8 or 9, and then come back at 11, 12 in the night.
Oh my God.
So
What was your
yeah,
first impression when you landed in Germany?
first impression. Nothing special because like we as Gen Z, we are introduced to the Western culture by all the social media and everything. So you don't land, so we don't land and see, oh, this is some new world, but this is how it's gonna be. So you are not surprised.
No, but then whatever that you knew earlier from
Mhm.
social media, was it actually so
Yeah,
true?
yeah. Like, uh, so I usually see informative videos of how it's gonna be, sort of thing. So it's mostly true from
hmm
the knowledge I had previously before coming, and when I came here and saw, it was like not a big difference.
Okay. And how is life for students at your university, FH Aachen?
My university, it's really good. Like you, as a student, you have a lot of opportunities and I would say flexibility. You are not told to do anything. It's up to you entirely what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do everything.
So that means a student
And
has to be self-motivated enough to grab the
yeah, for
right job.
sure. Yeah, true. So, uh, the moment you join the university, no one tells you to register for a course, or no one tells you to register for an exam, or when or what it's gonna be. So usually they assign a mentor or a tutor, like a senior student, to give a orientation presentation or something to let the students know, okay, these are the portals or websites which they can use or refer. That's
Okay.
it. And then it's up to the student to find out which are the courses which he has to study this semester, and then find whether it's available or not, and then register for that. And then even after registration, you have to go to the lectures on your own. No one is going to call you up and say, hey, there's a lecture right now and you have to come and attend. Nothing.
Very different from
And
how it is in India. No
yeah,
policing.
true. Yeah, so there's no attendance culture.
Oh,
So
there is no attendance culture. Doesn't it affect the
no.
grades eventually?
So there's no attendance for the lectures as such, but there are two types of lectures. One is lab sessions where you do something practically, and one are like lectures, theoretical lectures or whatever the sessions. So the labs are mandatory. Like if you have 10 lab sessions during one semester in a particular course, then the professor says that you are allowed to take a leave or absence for just two of the lab sessions out of 10.
Oh,
And if you take more than that, then you are not allowed to write the exam. You have to re-attend the entire course. But then
wow.
again, it depends on the professor. You talk to the professor, say that it's a important thing and I cannot attend more than this many, and I'm willing to compensate those lab sessions at any point of time. Then you go and do it again at whenever you decide with the professor, and if he allows, and then you are allowed to write the exam. So
Right.
yeah. So
That means professors
regarding,
are accommodating. They,
not all professors, some professors are like, uh, you wouldn't be able to find them. or you send them a mail and they won't even reply you back.
Oh.
So yeah, so here professors are not just associated with the college, not just associated with one particular course, but every professor which I saw, he's working alongside with an industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing n number of projects. He's taking he takes usually one course per semester sort of thing, but that's like a side job for him.
Oh, interesting.
Mainly, he would be doing some project or some other thing. He would so teaching for him is like a part-time sort of thing.
Wow,
Uh,
that's interesting.
yeah.
And
So
so is this what makes them different from the teachers from India, or are there other differences as
definitely,
well?
definitely. So here, all the professors who are teaching right now, they have the idea or they have the knowledge of what they are teaching and what is currently being done in the industry in that field or course. For example, if you take I had a course, I have a course called systems engineering. So
Mm-hmm.
it's basically like how you design a project or how you approach a project, any project per se. So the professor, he worked in an industry for as a project manager for about 15 years. So he has all the documentation and knowledge of the company which he used to work for. So whenever he comes, he explains the thing theoretically. He brings up the documentation of his company and shows, okay, that's what I taught you, and this is how we did it. So this is how you actually have it.
Oh,
So
so
that's
that
missing
means
in India.
practical knowledge is what they bring with them.
Yeah, true. And
So
even
can we
tomorrow,
say that professors there are more of industry experts?
yeah, yeah, exactly. All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah. So in India, like all my professors, some of them had industry expertise, like they worked for 20, 30 years in industry and then came to teaching. But like out of 10, they were only three or four like that. Rest, they they did their bachelor's, they did their master's, they did their PhD, then they are professors.
Right. Things are
So
different.
it's like a profession for them.
It's a profession for them. Very true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the
So how does a
difference.
typical day for you look like, Vignesh, when you get up in the morning? What time do you usually get up and how do you plan your day?
So it depends on the thing which I have to do that day. Like for example, usually my lectures, some days it's at 8, so I wake up at 6:37. I hurriedly do everything, brush my teeth, work, take a bath, and then on my way I grab a slice of bread or two, and then go to the university. So there I go by bus because right now I live like 3 kilometers away from the university. So yeah, and then I'm never on time. I usually go 10 minutes late or something, and then I have lectures till 12, 11:30, 12, and we have it's not a college canteen per se, but it's called Mensa, and it's a place you can get affordable food sort of thing. A lunch, just lunch. There's no breakfast, there's no dinner. So you go and it opens at 11:30 till 2:30. So you go for students, it's like €2 or 2.5 euros per meal, and
Most
it's not
affordable.
good for.
Yes.
So it's not. I would say it's not good as tasty and everything, but it's there. You
It's
have
stomach
it.
filling.
Yeah. No, not even stomach filling. It's
Oh,
like a snack for me.
my God.
Yeah. So it does not have salt, it does not have pepper or anything. It's not my complaint as per se, but everyone, all of them, all my friends. So from other countries. So yeah. So you have I have my lunch, and then if I have a lecture after the lunch, I wait there and do something or hang out with friends and attend the lecture and then come back home, sort of thing. Otherwise, right now, if I have to describe my schedule, I have work on Tuesday full day,
Hmm.
and then Thursday and Friday half day after lectures. So if you take Thursday, I go at 10 to attend the lecture. So I wake up at 8 and reach university at 10, attend the lectures, have lunch, then from there go to work.
My God.
So work it's from 1 to 5 or something till I pack up, and then from there I come back home at 6:30 something, and then have dinner, and then at 8 I have my German lecture
Okay.
at 8 in the evening. So I attend that. I come back home at 10:30 or something, and yeah, that's my day.
My God.
So
So the
usually I'm
German
free.
lectures, the German lectures you attend are they organized by your university?
No, 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 no. It's completely separate. I paid for it, and it's like it's a language school. It's not a language school. It's called Volkshochschule. It's like a vocational school. So
Okay.
they also have language schools, language courses.
You seem unwell, Vignesh.
Yeah. So last week, as you know, there was a heat wave, and the temperature it was like 38, 39. So it was too hot, and I was too sweaty. And now the temperature is 15.
Oh,
So temperature change. So
oh.
that's why I'm having cold.
What is that one thing every German student should bring with them? Something that we can suggest from Coven. That, that is one thing that you should pack in your suitcase.
Uh, Umbrella for sure. Like when they come in winter, it rains unpredictably.
Hmm.
But you can, there's no such thing that they should bring it because everything is available here, A to Z. One thing I would recommend is medicine. That's it. Like
Okay.
basic medicine, whatever they want, they bring, like crocin or anything which they regularly take and they feel like they would be taking in the future.
Hmm.
Because it's really, really expensive. Like a packet of electrolyte, like ORS or something, it costs 2000
Wow.
rupees.
Wow.
Yeah,
My God. Unbelievable.
yeah. But
Hi,
the
Vignesh. I have a question
hi,
also. Like you said,
yeah,
that most of the professors are all industry experts and they take the faculty and mentorship as a part time. So,
yeah,
is that true for all the other branches also, not just mechatronics?
yeah, yeah, sure,
Really?
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not like they are doing, everyone is doing part time, but they had their fair share in the industry.
Right.
Like right now, they would be registered as a full-time professor, but they work in the industry also, like consultancy sort of thing.
Okay.
So
All of them.
if you, yeah, all of them. If you go to any professor and ask for a project or what, master thesis or whatever you want to do, something,
Mhm.
and they would refer you, or you can ask them what industry are they associated with, and they will tell you.
But then you will have to be really good so that they can recommend you, right?
No, they won't recommend you. It's just that
Okay.
they would be having a lot of projects which they do for the industry, and
Okay.
they can let you do that project which he is doing, like a student assistant.
So I mean to ask that how eventually can they absorb you into a company for a full-time job? How
So
will they channelize that part? Because once you have graduated from the college, how will you get a job? Is that a good
so
probability that you get a job through the faculty?
not as such. Like
Okay.
you do not. So the university does not influence in any way your probability of getting a job. So it's like
Right.
whatever you do under the professor, like whatever projects or jobs you do under the professor, what he can maximum do is like write a letter of recommendation, or yeah, basically letter of
Okay.
recommendation that you were really good so and so, and you have
Okay.
practical experience in this thing. But what
But
usually
then you
happens
will
is
have to go through the interview process and everything, and it is
yeah, yeah,
eventually
yeah,
the company's call. Right.
yeah, definitely. So there is no concept of campus placement. There's
Uh,
in no way university is involved or responsible for you getting a job. So
okay.
annually they organize a job fair where they and even there they do not invite the companies to come and do that. Companies come and say to the university that they want to set up a stall and spread awareness sort of thing about their company. So yeah, so usually you get a job, like you try to get or do your master thesis in a company, a relevant company, and then you try to get an internship in a relevant company so that you have industry experience. And that way you can try converting the internship master thesis into a full-time job. But other than that, it's no other way. Or else you have to like apply like a fresher individually to each and every company from the portal. Yeah.
So is there a
And when do you recommend to apply to start that work of applying to various companies?
Uh, like it depends. Like some of the people who they start applying when they do the master thesis. Some of them, like what I'm planning to do is like I have one more semester of study, third semester, and during the third semester I would be applying for internships, like 6 months internship, and if I get, then I would do the internship, and then after that I would do my master thesis. That is the fourth semester, and yeah, it depends on how if I get it or not. Otherwise, I would like try to get a master thesis in a company and work there for 6 months. And then if it works out, then I would try to get a full time in the same company. Yeah.
How relevant is the course that you're doing? What is the opportunity that you see coming along for mechatronics?
You can go into any field, any manufacturing. Like what I'm studying is like you can say it's synonymous to robotics.
Hmm.
And right now, every manufacturing industry has a conveyor belt, or it's a simplest example. You have a conveyor belt, or you transport a product from point A to point B, or you have a machine which is producing something. It's automation. So
Right.
that's one field. Otherwise, like mechatronics itself is a very broad topic. It's like electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or computer science. So
Hmm.
you can go into mobile robotics, you can go into programming, you can go into manufacturing, and it's like it takes a lot of time to figure out in which field you want to go. Otherwise, it's like go with the flow. What you get, you do.
Are you happy there?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Happy about
Like,
what?
yeah, it's everything is going good. Everything is well. And I don't have any trouble or issues right now, like
Mm-hmm.
which I have headaches. So right now I have nothing like that. But I would be getting them because I have exams in like 3 weeks, and I haven't started yet. But yeah,
How easy or difficult was it to find accommodation or settle?
a lot,
Anything?
a lot.
Really?
Uh, yeah. So as you know, that's why I am not recommending. I didn't know that, but still, I am not recommending anyone to come to Aachen as safety net or something. If they are really interested in the university, if they are really interested in the course, for sure they can come. But most of the people I see are like, this is one of the easy university to get in, like WTH, for material science course or some particular courses because they have no restriction and they are eligible, sort of thing. So there's student accommodations out there, but the waiting time is like 1.5, 2 years.
Oh, oh my
Yeah.
God, two
So
years. So
yeah.
masters
So
is
usually,
you're gonna, one will
yeah,
complete masters waiting.
yeah, true. So and outside, if you find you try to find accommodation, it's comparatively affordable compared to other cities, big cities, but still it's not what you expect to pay. Like if you go outside, the average rent which you pay, including everything, starts at 400. Starts at 400 for a like shared house where
Mm.
you have an individual room and there are other people. But if you want a private studio apartment or something, then usually it starts around 550, 600 euros per month at least, and that's
Mm.
expensive. And apart from that, you have to pay your health insurance. That's mandatory auto debit. That's 144 euros or something. So this is like fixed. So for me, like when I came, I I stayed in a student hostel type of thing, paying guest sort of thing,
Right.
for 3 days, like about a week. Then during that time, I found a house, like not a house, it's a shared room. It was a shared room, and I stayed there for 6 months. And then in the last 3 months, like from January, like I had a contract till March, but from January, I started searching for the house, and by the end of March, I found the house.
My
So
God,
you see, it took me like 3 months to
three
find a good
months,
one.
right?
Not
Hmm.
a good one, but like affordable, good, and yeah, basically, yeah,
So manageable. You are able to, comfortably live
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm really happy with the place where I live. Everyone is really nice, and yeah.
Talking a little about the society, Vignesh, how
Mm.
much racism do you think exists? Because in social media we hear everything, all variety.
Yeah, true, 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 true. So here it's not, I wouldn't
Yeah, I
say
wanted to
I
ask the
never saw
same thing.
anything.
How friendly are the native people there?
Everyone I meet are really friendly. Like here, everyone is friendly. No one is like, I never felt anything.
So that means
But
Aachen is a good place to come and live. Is that how you will say it?
yeah, like, yeah. But again, I would emphasize on the point, it's too crowded with the students,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't find anything easily
Oh. Hmm.
because, yeah,
So
half
the
of them are
pros and
students,
cons to
and
everything.
yeah, so you wouldn't find a student job, you wouldn't find accommodation, you wouldn't find a full-time job, anything in this city because it's a lot of competition again.
How may, apart from FH Aachen and RWTH Aachen, are there other universities as well?
No, no. But these two universities are basically the entire city, sort of thing. So, like if you go outside, like it has other districts and everything, the city of Aachen, but then it becomes a rural part or like that village.
Oh,
So the main
interesting.
city, if you see, half of it is universities.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so not half of it, but like most of it. One part of the city is entirely you would see it's a university, but you wouldn't notice it as such by just looking at the building. Again, you would have to go see. I would suggest you to go take Google Earth or Google Maps Street View and just go through the city and figure out which one is university. You wouldn't be
Right. I remember
because
you saying that there is no one building that you will find which
yeah,
is dedicated
yeah,
to FH Aachen.
yeah. Yeah. So I would recommend you because you then you would come to know like you are going through a main road and
Mm.
you look left and right and there are buildings and you wouldn't know by seeing them they are university. Somewhere there would be a logo or something by which you recognize. That's it.
An experience to take.
Yeah.
Also, how far is your internship from your accommodation? How much do you have to commute every time you go there? And and when did you begin looking for that internship?
So it's not that far. It's like 5-6 kilometers away. But by bus, वो घूम फिर के जाता है uh, so it takes me half 40 minutes sort of thing. Uh, and it's like I live one end of the city and the office is in other end. And I got this job like I started this like a month ago, like 1.5 months ago, and it was because like my friend went to that company like so usually the companies post in LinkedIn or something but you don't get it uh, so I don't know how he saw the advertisement but he went and then they were looking for other people also to work and he referred me and then I went and I had an interview and yeah we started and he told me that if it goes well then he would give me a like long-term contract and yeah now it's going good.
How important is the German language? As in A2 level would work, or do we actually need
Nah,
B1?
वहाँ का any level which you refer in India is not at all the actual level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you
Much.
say B1,
Huh.
okay, what's your perception of B1 level?
So B1 level would speak broken sentences and would have
No,
below average vocabulary.
no. Here, if you say that you have B1 level, you should be able to speak the language as a common person, but you wouldn't know anything technical or anything sort of thing. So if you go to some place, you should be able to communicate properly, you should be able to understand, and you should be able to write, read, and everything to a
So that
certain
means
extent.
students coming to private universities in Germany would, without German knowledge, would they be struggling?
No, like I don't know about other cities, but here everyone, most of them speaks English.
Oh, they speak
So
English.
yeah, so uh, for me, I go and if they speak English, I speak English. If they don't speak English, then I have to speak in German. Like I go to office and there is one guy, he's a Turkish guy and he doesn't know English. So with him, I speak in German, and it's like it's a funny the conversation goes funny, but I want to say, I am able to convey it to him, and that's cool.
So you manage your way out.
Yeah. So so right now it's like I can understand and read and yeah, but speaking I have very little practice as such. So uh, when I started the job, my first task for just a week, like then I had to different project. But as student assistant, my first job was to get some cars for a company on lease. So my boss, he gave me a specification of a car, and entire day, like for a week, 7 days, my job was just to sit, look up the internet, call the car dealerships, ask for the details if the car is available or not, and if yes, then I have to get them an offer for like a company lease, and so on. And that was like I had to call throughout the Germany, all the dealerships, sort of thing, and there are n number. And when I call, most of them, even the salespeople, don't speak English.
Naturally.
So at that point, the first day it was difficult. Then the next day I came to know about a bit about vocabulary, and then later on, like by the end of last day when I got the offer and everything, I was like able to speak with them in German fluently, sort of thing, for that particular situation because
Wow.
of practice.
So
That I
hands-on
need
learning is what
this.
happens.
Yeah, yeah, I need this. Do you have it? Yes or no? If he doesn't have it, what is the alternative which he has? So on. So yeah.
Nice. Interesting to know all this,
So
Vignesh.
so I really had fun, enjoyed learning a bit that week. But then I had different project.
Of course. Of course. Deepti, any more questions?
No, no, it was great talking to you, Vignesh. This
Yeah,
whole conversation was a big learning for us too.
I know.
yeah.
Thank you so
We
much, Vignesh. This really,
yeah, no
really
worries.
helps.
Next week, I like I if I feel like I'm free for the next 3 days or I'm free tomorrow, something comes up or some task or I do something so that I'm not free. So like last month I decided to get a driving license because two of my friends are getting it. So for that it's a long procedure here. So yesterday I was at a first aid lecture. It was for 9 hours from morning 8:30 to evening 4.
Wow.
So that's why I couldn't talk. And tomorrow I'm going to a different place, like it's 1 hour from here, to register
And
for a driving
what is the
school.
strength of your class? How many Indian
Strength,
students are there in your class?
uh, strength per se, I don't know because every course has different number of students, so I
Right, right.
wouldn't know that. Indian students, I know five, five, I think.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
5 per class, per
no, no,
subject,
it
is it?
uh, like the core subjects, like I know for sure the five of them are in my course, like
Okay,
mechatronics.
okay.
Rest, like some of the courses are overlap between automotive, aerospace, and every other department. So there I see other people also.
Chalo.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Vignesh. This was really, really
Yeah,
Okay.
no
nice.
worries.
Good to
Thank
connect
you.
with
Thank
you
you so
Yeah,
much.
after such a
Yeah.
long
yeah, no
time.
worries. Anytime. Yeah,
Chalo, take care of yourself.
yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.